Spirit, thanks for tuning into Soul Messages. I'm Sam.
And I am Lori.
So if you tune into us, maybe we'll tune into you. Say your name, ask a question, and we'll see what happens here tonight. We're here every Monday night around this time, and we'll
Yes.
go to roughly 45 minutes roughly, but we'll see how the night progresses.
No, not later than that, I think.
Yeah, so we're just seeing here and see if anybody's Rebecca's here.
You want to take Rebecca?
Yeah, let me tune into Rebecca here.
I
Let's see
feel
what we
like
got.
you should read her. I don't know why.
Yeah, let me see. So I'm going to start with an energy deck, and let's start with the energy, and let's tune into Rebecca with this energy.
Hmm.
Let's take a look here. Oh, the choice. It's the choice card, and that just simply means that you always have a choice. Just be aware of the mind, trying to create all these difficulties. Do I choose yes? Do I choose no? And it's just bouncing around all over the place. So just make the choice that brings you the greatest peace. That's what the choice card is about. What's that choice that brings you the greatest joy, the greatest peace? And just be aware of choices that are creating a lot of anxiety, stress. Is that really the right choice? It doesn't sound like it's an alignment, if you will. It doesn't feel right if you're and the body's in disharmony. So that's how you can tell what your choice is, if the body's in harmony or not. And let's pull a word on that as well. And we're going to pull a word here. Uh, and the present card. It's perfect. That's when you make the best choices, when you're here in this moment. Typically, when we're really busy, maybe chasing around the kids, just busy with the chores, the to-do lists, we might not be making the best choices then because we're just not fully here. We're a bit scattered. So just saying being here, being present allows you to make the best choices.
You done?
Yeah,
Okay, Lonnie. That's a V initial, right?
right.
Last name. This is for Lonnie. Name initial V like Victor. Hi, and hoping to find a soulmate. Okay, Lonnie. Let's see how uphill 3, and let's see what we have. Okay, this is saying take a moment to step back and to really get to know yourself. In order to attract the right person, you need to really know who you are first. I feel like you're looking outside of yourself for answers when you really know what's right for you and who's right for you. So just search yourself very calmly and quietly. Not a mental activity. I'm sorry, the word search isn't correct. Just feel what you feel in your heart to get to know yourself, what's really there. Sometimes we lose track of who we are, and we cannot attract the right person if we're not totally involved with ourselves as a way of understanding. And the next card is find your bliss. If you do that, you will find your bliss. It's saying, I'm following my path. So get rid of the opinion of others and just tune into your heart. I feel like once you're settled, once you're in touch with your needs, what you want, then you're going to attract the right person because it's saying find your bliss. Your bliss will come to you. Sometimes things come to us rather than we going to them because we are in a flow state. That's where they want you to be. And this is juggling too many things, too many projects. You need to slow down, calm down, and reacquaint yourself with yourself. One more card to finish. And this is phases and cycles. So what I'm getting from this relationship issue is a lot of ups and downs that you've been having because, again, you have not been really focused on you. You've been looking for answers outside yourself and future guessing, when will this happen? And you need to just relax, to tune into yourself, to calm down, to take a moment. And then I feel like there'll be a very level, peaceful, like a calm river, and then you'll attract the right person. I feel you're not far from it. You're getting closer and closer, but you're still juggling too many things. There's too much busyness. Okay.
All right, I see Michelle Sutherland here. My heart chakra has been holding a lot of pain lately. How do I deal with this? So Michelle, I've been tuning into you. The first thing I'm feeling is the heart usually deals with self-acceptance of others, really letting go of judgment, criticism. I just feel like you've been too hard on yourself lately. That's really what I'm feeling, Michelle. That's why you're feeling that pain. And the criticism can be really subtle, really faint, but it's there. Like you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh, my hair is not right. That's just a little criticism, but it's closing the heart down. So I got the Shaman's Oracle deck out as well. I want to see what the guards have to say on this as well. But I just feel like there's some judgment, there's some criticism there, Michelle. It might not be so obvious. That's what's coming to me. It's not an obvious. It's just a slight. But that slight is causing the heart to close a bit. And let's see. Another possibility too that why it's closing down is you're getting the boundaries card. Maybe you're not honoring your boundaries. You're falling into the mental trap that I need to go do this for them. I need to go do this, even though it doesn't resonate with you. So that's also something as well, is not honoring your own boundaries. And then you're getting, this is very good, you're getting the knowing card, that you know what's causing this. If you really can stop for a moment and just reflect, where am I not following my heart? Where am I following the path of the mind that wants to people please and do things that don't resonate with you? But it's about really stepping back, diving into who you are, to the place of knowing of, I need to do what's best for me. Then I can help others. But I need to keep that strength in myself. And we got the other thing here too, which I pulled the dreams card, reminding you that you can. It's a separate message though. I feel this is a separate message that you can make your dreams, your visions come true when you don't focus on it so much, so hard. But it all begins by loving yourself, appreciating who you are, then your dreams will become a reality. And it's nothing you need to figure out, but it needs to start with acceptance and love of yourself, and realize, be grateful for what you have and what you can do. And that will make your dreams.
Let me see, Dana. Does she have a message or a question? Can you pull down that scroll?
Yeah, we just have a lot of.
Well, we'll read for whoever we can.
Yeah, a lot of messages here.
Wait a minute, where is Dana?
Right here.
Does she have a question? Oh, hello, Lori. And so just Dana. Okay, I'm reading for Dana. I'm sure you're still with us. You just recently checked in. So this is the first card I'm getting for you, and it's a card of plenty. This is being surrounded by gifts. What I feel is happening is that you need to tap into your talents, that you haven't even addressed the talents and skills that you have, and engage in more creativity. Bring a lot of beauty into your surroundings. I feel like the visual is an important part of, that's a dominant sense for you, that you need to have beauty around you, and that's what's lacking. There's a little bit of starkness, a little bit of darkness here. We need to expand our horizon, get more into that creative self. And the next card is, and when you do that, so the very next card, and you can see this, is new beginnings. If you really get into that creative mode and create a lot of beauty around yourself, like lovely paintings or pretty colors, something upbeat and uplifting, then new beginnings are going to come your way. Then opportunities are going to come for you to fulfill your dreams. So try to let go of the could have, would have, should have kind of syndrome, and just be in the moment, and be proud of yourself and enjoy the beauty that you have within you. The next card I'm getting is downloads and understandings. This is connecting with other people. So social media might be a good way for you to connect with other people. I feel like networking would allow you to, there's new beginnings. I feel like they'll blossom when you network. And this can be done online, especially with COVID and people being afraid to get together in person. So that's one great way to do is to build a social network of people. I feel you need to be around people of like minds. You are an artist at heart, and you need people who are creative and not no one rigid around you. People who are lighthearted and fun, and again, beauty around you. And the last card is activating the sacral chakra. So that's also the creativity. Is the root chakra, which is red, and the sacral one, which is orange. And you need to get into that creative mode. Do something you love. Creativity is a very broad spectrum. It doesn't mean you have to paint a masterpiece. It can be anything. It could even getting an adult coloring book and coloring. So, okay, but that's going to help you to really focus and get those opportunities in the beginnings that you really will cherish and be happy with. Expanding your life.
All right, let's dive into this here.
Whom were you reading for?
Minia Lane. Hopefully, I'm saying that correct. So you're wondering about this person entering your life and how that's going to go. So let's really tune into this energy and just see what's there.
I had an insight, but I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, share your insight. It's all
No,
good.
I just feel like this should be a friend first. This could be a really good, valuable friend. Friendship is important here.
Right. I was my initial instinct was no rush. That was the instinct I was getting.
Friendship
No rush.
first, exactly. It's developing, cultivating that
Right.
connection of what would draw you together, similarities and commonalities.
Right. So it's about to reflect, get the reflection card, reflect on what the common interests, the common bonds.
Oh, there's a pronunciation of a name.
Munia. Okay, Munia, great. The reconciliation card. Once again, thinking of reconcile is about not rushing. It almost feels like you gotten hurt in the past, you've gotten damaged in the past. So reconcile that to realize maybe I rushed too much in the past, pushing too much, demanding things to be a certain way. I really feel like it's about like stepping back and just pausing, reflecting, allowing it to mature in its own time without trying to rush, without force. And then we're getting the joy card that things are going to work out perfectly. If you take it slow, easy, don't try to force, don't demand. This could be a good friendship, a good relationship, but it's slow, steady. Find the commonalities, reflect on your mutual interests, and just be you. That's the big thing.
Okay, I'm going to read for Kate Morrison. I thought you would check back. And yeah, this is for Kate Morrison.
Okay, you go back into put that back. Okay.
Oh, this is stubborn. Okay, the first card I'm getting for you is seek. So this is not seeking answers outside of yourself, but again, tonight I'm getting a lot of this. People needing to go more within their own shell and just allow their own heart to blossom, to really also to be grateful for the things that you have, to be aware of the pitfalls of listening to others and letting others rob you of your own freedom and independence. I feel like there's a little bit of dependency there, issues that we need to work on to be more confident. That's what we need to instill in you, confidence and dream talk. So this is really addressing your visions and your dreams and doing it in a way that is non-threatening, like, oh, I want this, but I can't have it. No, this is just saying to yourself, letting your heart open and just allow yourself to dream and dream big and to go for what you really want and focus on the messages that come in when you're in that twilight sleep state. And the answers can come to you, but it's allowing them, not forcing them. That's the big difference. And this is, again, I got this card before, you're juggling too many, there's too much busyness and too much chatter in the mind. This person is juggling two different energies, and what's happening is that there isn't a balance in your life. You need to balance your life out more. Not too much of one thing, not too little of another, not too much work and too little play, or not taking care of the responsibilities because you just want to do fun things. It has to be a balance. And this shows a lot of indecision. This comes from a lack of confidence and belief in yourself. That's the crux. You really need to get that confidence. And how? By trusting yourself, loving yourself, and valuing yourself. Make a list of your wonderful attributes and look at it and read it and internalize it. We need to build that self-esteem and to get the confidence back to be able to really stand up and feel that independence and that power. There's a lot of resources that you have not tapped into, and that would serve you well. Okay.
All right, so this is really interesting here. So I was tuning into Christina A. I'm not really sure what to make of this, but I feel an extreme like jaw pain when I was tuning into Christina on the left side. I don't know if it's a loved one that had jaw issues or you're dealing with dental
It
issues.
could be a stroke,
Yeah,
a numbness.
I'm just feeling a lot of jaw pain here when I was tuning into Christina A. So I'm not sure if it's dealing with. I don't think it's related to Ivan. I think it's something personal that they want to get a personal message to you, and I'm not sure, what this pain is, but it's very strong, very, very sudden when it connected to Christina. So I really think that this message here is, let me just see what they're trying to communicate here. Feels female, but definitely lots of jaw pain.
I know someone who had MS who had a lot of jaw pain.
Yeah, lots of pain. And this could be related to with Ivan as well, with these cards here. But this is all rather interesting. They all go together. And I feel like I should show them all three together if you can see them. You got the vision, the dreams, and the stars card. Vision, dreams, and stars. They all line up. It's like the stars are aligning, the vision, the dreams. So everything's aligning. They just want you to see that everything is aligning. So maybe this is good for you and Ivan. But everything is just coming to be. You're just seeing the unity, not the separation. So I think the real message here is just believe in yourself, trust yourself, realize you're one with all that is, that you're connected to all things. And when you realize this connection and not into worry, doubt of separation, things just sort of unify, come into being in ways that you can't experience. And they're coming back again with this jaw pain. I don't know what's significant about this, but they just came back with more pain.
It could also be stress of clenching the jaw.
Yeah,
it could be symbolic of too much stress and holding back.
That's it.
Creating blocks.
Too much stress. So when you're in that place of stress, then you're not in unity. You're not aligned with the stars. It's creating that tension. So maybe she's trying to indicate that you're clenching your jaw. You're too stressed out. Is this going to happen or not?
Right. That feels
yeah.
Right.
So that's what it was. So sometimes it gives us these symbology, and we really hunt for those words what they're trying to convey. But it's really about being too stressed, too worried, which creates division. And your vision and dreams don't come true when you're stressed out. It's about relaxing and allowing the pieces to fall into place as they need to fall into place. Of not trying to force things, allow things to unfold naturally. All right.
Okay, let's see. Can you pull up some names I can see?
All right. So.
Oh, that's Christina asking you a question.
Well, I was getting a feeling of a female energy. So, and with lots of clenching, lots of stress, lots of trying to force, lots of force, and it's about relaxing and allowing. All right.
Okay.
So who are you feeling called to? We do have a lot of names here in front of us tonight.
Who's that Facebook user?
I see Facebook user. We don't see a name because you're in a Head Trash Anonymous group.
Inside on Moving House.
We'll let some insight on moving.
But who is it?
I'm not sure who it is. Let's see if they replied here.
Who wants to know about, I guess, moving to a house? It just says moving house.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they're still here or not. Yeah, I don't know if they're still watching.
Okay, so I see Chris Keller's name. Hi, Chris. I'm going to read for Chris Keller. Okay.
Yeah, I see. It's me. I'm watching on Facebook. That doesn't help us.
Yeah, just your name. So that's all right. You can read her. But this is Chris Keller's reading right now. Okay, let me focus on Chris. Forest people frolic the maniac. Acknowledge the inner child. This is just playtime for you. You need to just kick up your heels and just be a kid. Just do whatever it takes to lighten up and to just be happy. Children wake up happy, they go to sleep happy, they laugh a lot, they giggle a lot. They're always in the moment. They're happy because children are in the moment. And that's what you need to be, to open your heart up and to just have a grand old time and just do something silly, something fun that you haven't done. Maybe crunch some of the leaves when you walk, and like we did when you're a child. Something that brings out that playfulness in you. Too much seriousness. And that will ignite your soul flame. The next card is soul flame. But first, we need to play, to create, to stoke those fires, to bring more passion into your life. Things have been dull and routine. We need to get out of the rut and into the playground of life. Life is a blast. Just know that. Laugh at yourself, laugh at everyone in a good way. And then be willing to take a risk. The Fool is always about trusting in yourself and in the universe, knowing that you are being protected, you are being guided. You don't have to go so deep in the mind to figure things out. Feel. It's like closing your eyes and walking a path, and as if you could see the path without seeing it. You see it with your inner eye, your inner sense. And that's what we need to call upon our inner self for guidance. Yes, that's where the answers lie. But first, you need to play. And this is getting in touch with nature. So your answer is right there. You need to be outside more, having more fun, and just lightening up and letting go of some of the seriousness. Yes, life, it can be serious, but why not play and romp and just laugh at life? Why not, right? We
Yes.
have one life. Let's live it eating ice cream cones and laughing, okay?
Yeah, I saw Gary's name in the Head Trash Anonymous group. Well, actually, Dana replied to Gary that when you're in Head Trash Anonymous, we need to know your name. So, Gary, are you still watching? Can you just say, Gary's here, just let us know? In the meantime, I was really feeling drawn to Kelly LeMay Pritchard. For some reason, I was really feeling drawn.
I didn't press mute. I don't even know how to press mute. Did you press mute?
Can you? Somebody says I can hear both of them, so that's fine. Yeah, no.
Chris Cal, it's recorded. Couldn't she hear it on the recording?
Yeah.
I don't know why that happens to me.
Yeah, Gary's still here, but I'll let you read for Gary about moving. But I was feeling really, really called to read for Kelly LeMay Pritchard.
Why don't you read it's your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna read for Kelly. You can read for Gary.
But Chris Kelly, it's his own recording, and I did speak up, and there was no mute button. Yeah. Nobody did anything.
Yeah, so I'm really feeling called to Kelly. I don't know why. I just feel I'm really drawn to Kelly. Let me tune in. Been distracted, but I'm just feeling like she needs a message. She needs clarity. She needs something. Male figure here and a female figure with her. Maybe grandparents, distant grandparents, unsure. But they want to convey something. But they're kind of distant. I think they're kind of new to communicating. Which will sometimes happen in the spiritual realms. They're not really good at communicating. They just want to get across something. So hopefully they'll come through here on these cards because they're not really being clear with me. But Kelly, this is what you need to know according to them. All right, you're getting the Eagle card, the communion, about connecting to your true self, your higher self. We do that by being present, by being here in this moment where your feet realize you're sitting, that you're listening. Really get yourself grounded into this moment, and that improves your communication. And then just reminding you of your strength, that when you're present, you're fully in your power, you're fully in your strength. I think that's what they wanted to convey to you, that maybe you've been too busy lately and you're feeling victimized. They're just saying, be here, realize your strength. Then once you know your strength, take that action. You get the activation card. So be here, know your strength, and act. But it really feels like, I'm just getting the sense that you've been too busy making yourself blaming excuses, something out there that's not serving you, but just about being really fully here to tap into your strength, to take action, to change the situation around. They really want to, I really see them giving the impression that I'm just getting, they show me like a 360. You can change, you can flip the situation. Saying flip the situation by being here.
Where's Gary? So Gary left, right?
Gary's here.
Gary's here. And was there a question about moving?
Yeah, Gary was asking a question about moving.
It said something about a house, right?
Yeah, insight about, right. Where there's so many messages. It's not insight on moving a house.
But Gary is still there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where his message is. There's too many of them.
Okay, well, the question was about moving. And this is for Gary. And I'm going to speak loudly, not screaming at you. But, oh, I'm still here. Okay, I see you.
Considering moving house.
Right. To a house, I assume. Okay. The first card I'm getting is choices. That you're going to have many choices, and the one that feels right to you is going to be the right one. But I'm getting a message. Don't worry, there'll be choices. That the only thing is that it can be confusing when you have choices. So just tune into the one that feels right. You'll know it in your heart. When your body relaxes, when you're comfortable, when you feel peaceful, that's the right choice. If you feel all excited and agitated, or something that doesn't feel right, then your instinct will guide you. It's good to have choices and to be able to pick and choose one of them. And this is knowing that you are protected. It's Green Tara, and that's supreme protection. So this area around, what I'm getting is the other side is orchestrating and helping you find a place to live. That's the message I'm getting intuitively, that you are being guided. But you also must include your heart center to feel what's right. But I feel that you're supposed to move, that they want you to move. The other side is helping you. And there's no right or wrong answer. It's what's right for you. And get out of that lack mentality of feeling, well, I can't afford it, or I want to take this because it's cheaper or it's closer to work. This is saying you go for the one that really makes you happy, and the universe will provide the answers. Let's say it's a further commute to work. Somehow something will happen that it will be okay. If it's the right house for you, they're orchestrating choices because it's time for you to move. I get strongly, yes, move, and it's going to work out. Just trust yourself. And then the last card is integration. So combine, I'm going to read it literally. I combine body, mind, and soul to lift all of humanity. So what I'm feeling is this move is going to uplift you if this is done correctly. But if you try to corner yourself and say, well, I really don't want to spend so much, and I'll take this, I don't like it as much, it's not going to work out. You need to go for really what you want and what brings you peace and comfort. And the details, they'll work out for you of whatever needs to be addressed. Okay. That was a positive reading.
All right. Blue butterfly, really quick. It's not really a big message here, a blue butterfly, but I tuned in. I saw that grandfather that I connected to before smiling. Give me a sense that all is well. Everything's unfolding perfectly with the boys. So no need to stress or worry there, Blue. That's the quick message I have there. And then I'm feeling called to go over to spicy and sweet. Let's take a look over at spicy and sweet.
I just want to say confusion about choices. There is no confusion. Your heart will guide you. You'll know immediately if something feels right. It's the mind getting involved. The confusion's in the mind, not the heart. The heart knows. Right, Sam?
Yep, the heart knows. So this is for spicy and sweet, and blue. Yeah, I see the grandfather smile and grinning. It's just really, really good. But he's just laughing because he's just making me laugh. He's like, boy, that first child, oh my. All right, so let's see. I got to tune in for that blow. I really don't know, but I'm feeling spicy and sweet right now. Um, okay, for spicy and sweet, you're getting the affirmation card. Really about trusting and believing yourself. That's the affirmation, is the affirmation of belief and trust in you. And from there, I'm going with the yeah, it's really hard for birthdays, blue for birth dates. That's a tough one. So, but this is for spicy and sweet. So you're getting the affirmation, you're getting the initiation card, which is about taking action from that voice within you. That's about that affirmation to yourself. Trust yourself and trust the actions that you will make from this deeper place. Don't jump to conclusions, is what I'm feeling. Don't jump to conclusions. Slow down. Does this resonate with you? Does it feel right to you? And then you're going to be taking some actions around the family to support the family. And then you're getting the dreams card. The dreams is about setting that vision, setting that intention, and just letting it go and just trusting the voice that comes through to make that a reality by taking those actions. That's what I'm just feeling there. Just really listening, trusting yourself, acting from this deeper place to support your family, your friends, and set that intention, but don't overthink it. Let it go.
So everyone can hear me, right? If anyone cannot hear me, please send me a message.
I think we're fine. It's just her computer.
No, it could be, but it's happened before, and I'm wondering if it's my voice that doesn't carry. I'm just being careful because we put our heart into these readings, and it's a pity that they are recorded. Let's see who else is here. Can you pull up?
Yeah, there's so many messages tonight.
Well, that's okay. We'll read as many as we can, and then they'll tune in. We'll be here next week too.
Yeah, and they can work with us.
You didn't get a reading today? Next week.
And we also have a private group, and we have our
yeah,
private. You know, if you check Head Trash Anonymous in the intuitive group coaching or private one-on-one sessions, we do as well. Yeah, so I don't know. Who are you feeling called to?
Who's next? Who hasn't been read?
There's a lot, unfortunately.
Did you read for Christina Olson?
No, I have not read for Christina.
Christina Olson. This is Christina. Okay, this is for Christina Olson regarding meeting somebody this year. I assume you're talking about 2022, obviously. The first card is study. This is, again, I'm getting this self-study. So this is tuning in. It's not a study like opening up a book. This is tuning into yourself and really being quiet and still. And let's see what happens when you get quiet and still. And what energy, light activation. Know that the light that comes from within you is your guidance. It's your divine spirit. And that divine spirit knows. So tapping into that spiritual side of yourself, that's going to draw in the right partner, somebody who is spiritual as well. And I feel like that would be the right choice for you. And I feel like there's a really good possibility with this card, light activation, that you will meet someone this year who's going to transform you in a very spiritual way. I don't know if it's going to be your life partner, but this person is going to transform your life and you're going to grow spiritually. So I'm getting a yes that you're going to meet someone in 2022. I don't know which month. I'm not getting anything right this moment, although I feel the fall will be a very pivotal month, but that could be with career or other things. The Knight of Swords is saying, do not be impulsive and impetuous and to rush into something head first and trip over your own 2 feet. The Knight of Swords, if you can see this card, he's rushing in to develop, because when you're in a spiritual relationship, it needs to develop from an attraction, a friendship, and then a deepening. And I feel like this relationship, if you rush it, and you just choose somebody, because they're available, It's not going to work out. You need to develop this. It's going to be an important relationship that needs cultivation, not mental cultivation, but emotional cultivation. And if someone's rushing into your life who's aggressive, that's the wrong person. That's a signal to not, you want someone who wants to move slower than you want them to. And it will move, it'll take months to really develop. And this is focusing on your heart chakra. That's your answer. I know we keep getting that, but this is where the answer lies: to attract that right person, to activate that light, to feel that passion. But again, not rushing. This relationship will be molasses slow. It's going to develop, and you might get impatient and say, "Why is this happening? Is this going anywhere?" But that's the person that I feel that you're going to meet, and it's going to be a game changer for you. It's going to be a big relationship, but I don't know if it's permanent. I don't know, but there are lessons to be learned from it. Emotional, mostly spiritual growth. I'm getting that you're meant to be with this person. If you rush into things head first, you might not even get this opportunity. You'll end up with the wrong person. Patience. That's the word, patience. Okay, I'm
Yep.
sure about this.
All right. So for Dali, I just feeling called to this card here, the Vitality card, reminding that you are a being of light and everything's a manifestation of light. Just be aware of the mind creating doubts, unnecessary stress. It's denying your own light, your own wisdom. They don't need to still continually seek outside yourself for the answer, that you are the light itself. There's something I read recently in the Course in Miracle that really resonates about people not trusting the guidance within them. So they go to another for that same guidance, which is reminding you that we're all the one light and we all have this internal guidance. It's simply the mind that causes us to distrust. So we just have to realize quiet, allow that wisdom to rise up, and that is your truth. Don't allow the mind to play the games, overthinking things, stressing things out, and just realize I'm light. Everything's going to work out perfectly. Okay.
You're welcome, Christina. Who's next? Can you go back a little bit and see?
There's lots of messages, so.
Well, not too far, but okay. There's a Susan Riley. Are you related to? Okay. Okay. So let's see. If not, okay. Yeah, this is for Susan Riley, right? Okay. Hi, Susan. Okay, the first card I'm getting here, let me see it. Oh, Ace of Wands. This is pursuing something new and closing a chapter of your life. It's an Ace of Wands. This is instilling passion into your life and stoking the fire, finding something exciting that you really love to do. And aces are brand new beginnings. So it's letting go. It's saying to me, let go of the dull routine and just think outside the box and do something that maybe something even shocking, something brand new that you always wanted to do, but you've been holding back. The wands is passion, it's fire. And fire signs are Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, right? And so it's getting that fire energy out into the world. I feel like things have been a little bit too much routine, and we need to get out of the doldrums. And the next card, if you do, it's hard awakening. So finding some passion in your life, doing something you love, will awaken your heart. To also being close to yourself, understanding yourself, treating yourself with dignity and respect, and appreciating everything that you've got in your life, that really will help you open doors. And this is Dharma unfolding. So things are working out the way they're supposed to. It's recognizing that. Sometimes we miss opportunities and we don't see right what is right in front of us. This is saying to see what is right in front of you, not to miss opportunities because you're scattered, you're somewhere else. Find that passion, pursue that dream, and let go of that feeling of disappointment and doubt. Those are the two words, the two D words I'm getting. Disappointment and doubt is causing a damper on things, and you need to let go of that. And this is nature spirits. This is to be one with nature, like little elves and little elementals, to be close to the earth and just to love nature and just to love yourself because you're you, to be in tune with who you really are. And finally, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this saying let go of the dull workaholic routines, the chores, the responsibility. I'm not saying not to do them, to be irresponsible or lackadaisical, but to take more time for play the first card was that Ace of Wands, so finding that passion, finding that dream.
All right, Stacy, I've been tuning into Bell here. When I tuned into Bell, immediately I felt head pain in the top left of my head. And the sense that I get from this is the heaviness, the weight, the overthinking, trying to make sense of it all. You know, when someone passes suddenly, it's a lot to take in. And she's really questioning herself. What could she have done differently? Why did they opt out? And trying all these kind of questions. And there's no easy answers because life is very difficult. It's complicated. So we just need to have that gentleness, that softness for Belle. So I've been really trying to center some soft energy, take away the harshness of the reality. But it's really just to continue to talk to her, reassure her that it's going to be okay. We can do to best support her. I don't know if she's nearby or not, where you can just give her a hug and not even say a word. It's just a matter of just being there, just being an ear for her. Maybe help her talk through the pain she's trying to experience, trying to sort out. That there is no easy answer, but she's definitely feeling some heaviness. Like I was feeling that pain in the top of her head. I have softened that, so I don't feel that now. Because I just feel like she was overthinking and she needed some gentleness, some gentle energy to wash through her. But I think that's the best way you can support her is just be an ear. Say there's nothing to figure out, there's nothing you could have done differently. But it's really about being the softness.
Okay.
That's about all I'm feeling there.
Okay, it's 9 o'clock, so I'll read for one more and then we'll wrap it up, okay?
Okay.
We'll do a hard stop. So we're going to read for Michelle and Rob.
You want to take Michelle, I'll take Rob, and I'll be conclude for
That's
Tim?
good. That's a good idea. I'll take Michelle. Yes, thank you, Sam.
Okay.
That feels right. This is for Michelle. This is divine healing. So you are going through, but I feel it's more of a psychological healing, that the mind has been stressed out. You've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed lately. And this is saying to you that you have the healing ability. And how do you heal yourself? You just let go. You let go of all the responsibilities, all the things, the lists, the plans. Just feel yourself being in the moment and treasure your free time that you do have and just enjoy every moment. And this is downloads and understandings. This is coming to understand that things will get done and they will get done. You know, it's not like you have to do everything in one day or you have deadlines. Yeah, maybe at work we all have deadlines, but I'm talking about in your personal life that it has to be done a certain way. Just having yourself be more relaxed and more open. And another card for you would be, wow, there's lots of love and abundance around you. And just feel that love and support that you have from others, and just let go and just say, I can do this a different day. I don't have to do everything today and tomorrow. It can be someday next week. and lighten the load that you create a lot of heaviness by trying to do too much and do it too perfectly. Okay, so you read for Rob.
Yeah, I'm going to read for Rob. Let me turn to Rob here and see what's going on. Getting some busyness. Let's see what's going on here. I'm just feeling some busyness.
They're both busy then.
You know, let's see what we got here.
And also, Michelle, the word is delegate. Delegate responsibilities to others too. Don't do it all yourself.
So, okay, this makes sense. The busyness I was feeling, perfect card for this. The first card is the Rain, the Purification, about taking a time out. Even the mind says you're so busy, you got all these things to do. It's saying, take a time out, take a few minutes to yourself and just breathe, feel your feet on the ground. Maybe put your hand next to a tree and just take a breath and allow yourself to be grounded, to clear out all this stuff that's going on. And then you're getting the ancestors' generations. So it's a patterns repeating. So maybe at work, something keeps happening over and over again. And it's creating a lot of frustration. Once again, just connect with the tree, connect with nature, just come into this moment to see how you can break this pattern. That this pattern can be broken, but it requires you to be present in that situation and not feeding the situation to keep it looping. And then you're also getting the hummingbird, the joy, the lighten up, which is, in other words, so I'm really feeling this is work related. I'm feeling this is really work related. Somebody at work is really making you frustrated. So they're saying the way you lighten up is just, and to break this pattern, they keep doing something over and over again. The way you break it is by being present and shifting it in a different direction. Not ignoring it, but shifting it, like grabbing a hold of the situation and just dragging it someplace over here, over there, to break that cycle. Because it's getting tiring. That's what word I'm feeling. It's just getting tiring. It's getting old.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad it was spot on. Thank you, Michelle, for your confirmation. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, everyone who allowed us to read. You're going to pull one last card to say goodnight?
Yeah.
Remember, if we didn't read for you, there's next Monday.
And we also have our private groups
and also, yes.
And our private sessions as well.
And this is all recorded, so if you didn't hear something, just listen in and look for your name and you'll see at what point.
Yeah, Stacey. So maybe just give her a energetic mental hug. Just close your eyes and just see yourself hugging her, Give some of that love energy to her. That's sufficient.
Okay. So what did you get?
So I pulled the release card about releasing all the fears and doubts, all that separation. It's not your truth. Your truth is coming from your heart. So we want to release all that ego stuff, all the negativity. Just release it by being present, by being here. The power of now, the point of power is in this moment. That's how we release it. And we always want to follow our heart, even if it makes no sense to anyone else.
Okay, and the card I'm pulling, let's see. Oh, the present, being mindful. We all talk about that. Oh, we hear there's so much being mindful, being in the present moment. But you know what? Animals are in the present moment, young children are, and they are the happiest of all. When we are in the present moment, we're grounded. We feel good about ourselves. We feel love in our hearts, and we experience every moment the way it should be experienced, fully and with understanding and appreciation. And that's a message that we leave you with. Just be present and know who you really are. Know you're a perfect spirit. Know that you're a wonderful person. And love yourself. Just love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Always, always. Forgive yourself and others. Okay?
All right. Well, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in, and we're tuning out now.
Thank you so much. Bye.
All right,
Have a good night, everyone. And a good week.
Yeah.